Hi everybody, my name's Lance and this is my little intro video to tell everybody who I am, what I am. I'm an alien, no, just joking. And some of the things that I've done in my life. So I'm 30 years old. I was born in South Africa, in Johannesburg, but I grew up in Botswana. But I schooled in the UK and I've also lived in Australia. At the moment I live in Hungary, in Budapest, with my parents because I'm Hungarian. And I decided to leave the UK because I'd been in the UK for quite some time and it just wasn't working out for me. So, as I said, I'm 30 years old. I've had essential tremors since birth, so 30 years basically. It's been very interesting. My life is never boring. It's complicated, but never boring. So some of the things that I've done in my life is I've been very fortunate to be able to travel a lot. My parents own their own construction company in Africa that afforded us the ability to travel. So I've been all over Southern Africa, Mauritius, Seychelles, Kenya, Australasia, the Far East, Middle East, and of course Europe. So I consider myself to be quite a well-versed person in terms of other cultures and languages, etc. I can speak two languages, English and Hungarian, and I'd like to learn Latin, French, Italian, and Spanish. One of the things that you'll find with a lot of Hungarian people is they know at least 6 or 7 different languages. So my two languages aren't really that adequate here, but hopefully I'll be able to learn a few more. Some of the other things I've done is I've climbed at Sydney Harbour Bridge twice. I've seen the South Pole twice. I have a degree in fine art and I'll be posting my Instagram page for my artwork if anybody's interested in having a look at that. I did horse riding for a very long time, for about 20 years. Unfortunately, I had to stop because of the cost. And also I had back problems, so it was quite painful for me to ride and also a little bit dangerous for me to do so. I have a certificate in English law. So basically I've done a lot of things, and the reason I wanted to do this little intro video and to explain some of the things that I've done is to show that although I might have essential tremors, it doesn't stop you from doing the things that you really want to do and experiencing a life. I did have deep brain stimulation surgery when I was 24, but I'd already done a lot of the things that I have mentioned to you before the surgery. And although I've had the surgery done, I still have essential tremors. I still feel it. It still affects my daily life. So it's not a cure. It just helps stabilize it. And I'm sure a lot of you can hear on my voice and from my head movements that it still raises its head. So I'm aware of it. You're probably aware of it. But that's not an excuse to let it rule your life. Because if you sit back and do nothing and say, oh, I've got essential tremors or Parkinson's or cancer, you will never achieve the things that you want to achieve. And, you know, I'm guilty of sitting back occasionally and going, you know what, this is too hard. Or, you know, I don't feel like going to the shop today because I shake. But, which is fine because a lot of people do feel embarrassed by it. Or there are days where you do not want to go outside. But the trick is to have a balance where you push yourself each and every day to do something different. Even if it's difficult and scary and whatever else you might be feeling, you need to be able to push yourself. For example, I did a fine art degree, painting, photography, doing all these things that are actually very physical, but I still did it. And I got quite a good grade actually. I finished with a high 2-1. and I'm very successful in taking photos and doing digital artwork. So that's basically my little intro video. I know it's a little bit long for an intro video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be working on further videos. Please bear with me. It's a little bit of a busy time for me right now because I'm moving apartment and I've just moved country and so forth. If you have any comments, please leave them down below, and I'll put my little Instagram tag in the description below. Have a good day. Bye.